Okay. Can everybody see the screens? Loud and clear? Okay. Cool. Welcome everyone to the pre-semifinals of GQL. Tonight we have the Quizzerponn, captained by Harsh Hegde, going against Inhi Logone, captained by JK. Without much ado, we move straight into the first slide. You guys have got the topics for today. Just for the audience's convenience, here are the topics for tonight. We have QQQ going first with Harsh. So Harsh, whenever you're ready, please tell me what your topics want to be.
Historical deaths.
Historical deaths. Okay. Your first question, Harsh, is which emperor fell to his death in 1556 from the steps of his library? Your time starts now.
Humayun.
It is indeed Humayun. So that's a quick 1 point to Harsh, 2 points to Harsh on the direct. Moving on. The X-epidemic in 1518 killed a number of people, mainly young women. Modern theories for the cause of X include eating a psychoactive fungus or stress-induced mass hysteria. What is the name of this epidemic? Five seconds more, Harsh. I'm going to have to pass you, Harsh, on this
Plague.
one. To you. Passing you.
Anyone from my team? Rupi, Gauri, Vilas. I don't know Vilas is here. Paul.
I think Vilas just texted that he can't make it.
Okay. Okay. Then Rupi, go ahead. Okay, Gauri, go ahead. Gauri, go ahead. Gauri, go ahead. Can't hear you.
Gauri, we can't hear you.
Can't hear you. I think your
Gauri,
mic is not attached.
Yeah, your mic's not attached. Yeah.
She's texted in the chat.
Yeah, Gauri said mushroom. That's not the correct answer. So moving to team Inhi Logone.
Adish has a guess. We'll go with Adish.
I have a guess. I think it's the Joan of Arc epidemic.
Unfortunately, it's not the Joan of Arc epidemic. So opening up to the audience. Does anybody in the audience want to try this?
Is it the black fever?
No, it's not the black fever. So the answer for this one.
Black Death.
No. So this is called the dancing epidemic. Okay. Moving back to home. Coming up next, we have Inhi Logone with Adish Talwadkar. Adish, what's your topic?
I'll go with COVID.
The doctor has chosen COVID. Your first question, Adish. There was much airtime given to the fact that WHO skipped the Xi Nu when naming Omicron. What will the next variant be called according to WHO's system? Your time starts now.
Okay. I'll go with Phi.
Could you repeat that?
Phi.
Passing you.
Is anyone taking a guess? Okay, I'll just guess. I'll guess Pi.
Yeah, It is indeed pi. That's a good save by JK. So that's 1 point to Inhi Logone. The next question, Adish. This 2020 documentary by Al Weiwei on how COVID affected Wuhan has a portmanteau title that we associate with royalty. Name the film. Five seconds more.
Uh, the Last Emperor. I don't know.
Passing you. That's
Pass,
a good
pass.
guess.
Anyone? Pass.
Passing.
Does
Chance for
anyone know
Harsh's team to
this?
steal.
Okay, I'll go with this. Is this the monarchy?
That's a nice guess, but unfortunately not the monarchy. Anyone in the audience also try this one out?
Forbidden Kingdom.
No, this is the coronation.
Oh,
Back to home. We have coming up next, we have Paul Gatwood. Paul, what's your topic going to be?
Christmas traditions.
Christmas traditions. Paul, your first question in Christmas traditions. In this country, in the 1970s, many people didn't have established family Christmas traditions. That's where KFC came in. The company launched its Kentucky for Christmas marketing campaign in 1974, along with party buckets. Some claim that the company falsely marketed fried chicken as a traditional American Christmas food to drum up sales. KFC at Christmas is now a tradition in this country. Name the country. Your time starts now.
Mexico.
Passing you.
Rupi, how sure are you?
Just a guess.
Okay, then I'll go, I think. Is this Japan?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It is Japan.
That was my
That's-
guess too.
So that's 1 point to QQQ. Good save by Harsh Hegde. Paul, your second question. In Sweden every year on December 24th at 3 p.m., half of the country sits down in front of the television for a family viewing of a Walt Disney 1958 Christmas special, Kalle Anka and his friends wish you a Merry Christmas. How do we better know Kalle Anka? The time starts now.
Is this Anna from ABBA?
Passing you.
Rupi, Gauri. Okay, I'll go again. Is this Santa Claus?
Passing you.
I'll take this guess since no one is saying this is Donald Duck.
And that is indeed the correct answer. It is Donald Duck. Nice steal by JK's team. That's 1 point to Inhi Logone on the steal. Back to the grid. We have JK coming up next. JK, what's going to be your topic?
Sorry, 3 times as good.
3 times as good. Your first question, JK. This Academy Award nominated 2003 animation comedy tells the story of an elderly woman who goes on a quest to rescue her grandson, a Tour de France cyclist who has been kidnapped. She is joined by the grandson's dog and a trio of singers. Name the film. Your time starts now. 5 seconds more, JK.
No clue. Team, anyone?
Passing you then.
Yeah. Anyone from the team? Or are we passing?
Passing.
Passing.
Q. Would you like to try this one?
Does anyone know this in our group? No. Okay, I'll go. Is this the triathlon?
A valiant guess. Anyone in the audience? Does anyone in the audience know this one?
Yeah, this is the triplets of Belleville.
Speaks the man, the only man who's probably seen this movie. It is indeed the triplets of Belleville. Okay. Back to you, JK. The next question. Whose children are Diva, Anya, and Zar? Both parents' names needed for full points. Time starts now. Five more seconds, JK.
No one. Anyone?
Passing you the team.
Anyone from the team? No?
I'll take a guess. Is
Go
this
ahead.
Shakira and that footballer PK or something?
Passing you. Harsh's team.
You said both parents' names are needed, right?
Both parents' names are needed. Yeah.
Oh fuck, then my guess doesn't. Okay. Okay. Is this Beyonce and Jay-Z?
It's not Beyonce and Jay-Z. Anyone in the audience also try this one?
Is this Will Smith and Pinkett Jada Smith?
No.
That-
My guess, my clue would be think local. This is not international. This is an Indian.
I know this is
couple.
local, but I can't figure out who.
This is an Indian couple. This is Farah Khan and Sirish Kundal.
Ah, triplets.
Triplets. Yeah, Farah Khan had triplets. Correct. All right then. So that's blanks on that one. So back to the grid. Coming up next, we have Rupi.
Laddus.
Laddus. Laddus for Rupi. Your first question, Rupi. Watercress seeds are known for their medicinal properties. They're traditionally made into laddus for postpartum women. Name the Hindi or Marathi/Konkani name for these seeds. Your time starts now.
Karonji.
Passing you.
Gauri. I don't think Paul knows this. No. Okay. 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 I'll say this is Basin. I don't know.
Passing you. Does
JK, I know
take his
this. I'll
team?
take. I'll
Yeah.
take this.
My Parseka, please.
This is dink. Konkani word is dink.
Dink. Okay, that's not the
Dink.
answer I have. So I'm going to have to, yeah, I'll open it up, but I'll show you guys the answer and see if this is the same thing. So the answer I have is Aliv or Halim. I don't think that's Dink. So
Okay,
that's not, yeah. So I won't give you the points in that one. Rupi, your next question. Another laddu given to postpartum women for their recovery. The main ingredient this time is sourced from acacia plants and is surprisingly not sticky. Name the laddu.
This is Dink.
Indeed, this is Dink. I tried very hard to throw you guys off, and I didn't want to give too many answers in that.
messed up. Shit.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So-
whoever said Dink. Thank you so much.
So that's 2 points to Rupi on that one. Back to the grid. We have Amay Karpe coming up next. Amay has joined the game. So Amay, what's going to be your guess?
Is movies based on books available?
Movies based on books is available. Your first question, Amay. Kobar ki shart by Keshav Prasad Mishra was made into a film, Nadia Ke Paar, with the ending changed to a happy one. It was remade by the same production house in 1994 in an urban setting with major stars and a happy ending. Name the 1994 film. Five seconds more, Ahmed.
Is this Hum Aapke Hai Kaun?
Right in the nick of time, it is indeed Hum Aapke Hai Kaun. Both films were made by the Barjatias, though the Tuffy Ex Machina may not have been in the book. Your next question, Ahmed. A book and the movie with the same name had a made-up language. The table shows some of the words in the book or movie and their meaning. Name the movie/book. The words in the book are Vidi, which means to see or watch, Malenki, which means small, Horror Show, which means okay or good, and Gulliver, which means head. Your time starts
This
now.
is a Clockwork Orange.
And like clockwork, you get the answer. It is indeed Clockwork Orange. Amay Kalpe has maxed out his set with 4 points on the table. Back to the grid. We have Vilas, who's not here right now. So we'll play a team set on this one. So we
No, Gauri will go, right? Gauri will go.
Oh yeah, you have Gauri on your reserve,
Yeah.
right? Okay, cool. So Gauri comes on this one. Just give me 1 second to tally the marks for this one. And I'll
Gauri, is a mic
start.
working? I think like maybe you're running some other application or your microphone is disabled.
Gauri, you can join with your phone if your audio is not working. You could just use the same link and join it through your phone set and just put your video off so that you can only have audio running. Or if that's a problem, then you can just put your answers in chat. Either is fine.
You can use this video and that mic or something like that.
Yeah, you can log in through your phone and switch off the video. So just the audio from your phone can take over. Okay, so while Gauri is coming online, let me just check the scores with everyone. Right now we have QQQ, Harsh's team, the total of 5 points. And we have Inhi Logone at 6 points. Can both teams confirm this is the score?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Hello, Gauri.
Yeah.
So Gauri, just mute the microphone on your laptop.
How is your microphone?
I know
Working, yeah,
Okay.
regardless. Okay. So Gauri, what's your topic going to be?
You need to
No.
unmute your phone.
Unmute on your phone. Hello.
Fictional criminals.
Really
Fictional criminals. Okay.
My
Gauri, your
speaker is
first.
working, but my microphone's not working on my laptop. Sorry.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay. So your first question, Gauri, in fictional criminals coming up. He is the hero of 5 novels by Patricia Highsmith, in each of which he commits a crime, including murder, and gets away with it. The first novel has been filmed a number of times, though they make concessions to what Highsmith calls conventional morality, and he gets his comeuppance. Name the criminal. Your time starts now.
Dexter.
Passing you.
Rupi, go ahead.
Jack Reacher.
Passing you. JK's team, you'll have you can steal this one if you have an answer.
You're on mute, JK.
Sorry. Amay Karpe, I can't see you here, but if you have an answer, please go ahead. Because no one else has an answer. Nope.
I do not have anything.
Pass.
Audience, would audience like to try this one?
The talented Mr. Ripley.
Says the talented Mr. Sengupta. Does indeed Tom Ripley of the talented Mr. Ripley. Gauri, your next question. He is a fictional gentleman thief and master of disguise, created in 1905 by French writer Maurice Leblanc. The hero of 17 novels and numerous short stories, Leblanc even introduced him to Sherlock Holmes in a story he wrote called Sherlock Holmes Arrives Too Late, which was later changed to Herlock Sholmes. In another story, the character figured out a mystery Herlock Sholmes couldn't solve. Name the criminal. The time starts now.
Aman, stop that.
Where is that coming from?
Aman.
जाके मैं सभा में भी रह गया बड़ा वाला
5 seconds more, Gauri.
Pass.
Passing you to your team.
Rupi, go ahead.
And need an answer immediately on pass.
Is her microphone a problem?
No, I think she's just nodding. So. Okay, I'm going to have to pass you then.
I'll take it. Adish, I'll
Yeah,
take it.
Yeah, take it.
Lupin.
It is indeed Arsene Lupin. That's a good steal by JK's team. So that's 1 point to Inhi Logone on the second question. And back to the grid. Coming up next, we have Sahil Ramchandani. Sahil, what's it going to be?
Yeah, which are the ones which are left?
You have Russia at War, Kolva Church Art, Culture Vulture, and historical Death Star. Yeah.
Okay. Fine, I'll go with culture vulture.
Culture Vulture. Your first question, Sahil. This organization was founded by Dr. Kiran Seth at IIT Delhi in 1977 after he attended a concert by the Dagar brothers. It now has hundreds of chapters across the country. Name the organization. Time starts now. Five seconds more. I'm going to have to pass you, Sahil, if you don't have an answer.
I'll say Rekta.
Passing you.
I'll take it.
Yeah, take it.
Okay.
This is Pikmake.
Pikmake it is. It's a society for promotion of Indian classical culture amongst youth. So good save by JK. Sahil, your next question. The Ranga Shankara Theatre in Bangalore was set up by an actress in the memory of her actor, director, writer, husband. Name both. Five seconds more, Sahil.
Not sure of the answer. I'll just guess randomly. Guru Dutt and Geeta Dutt.
Passing you. Does
I'll
your
take
team
it.
have any saviors on
Yeah.
this one?
This is Shankar Nag and Arundhati.
Fantastic save again by JK. That is indeed Arundhati and Shankar Nag. Back to the grid. So I think we are done with our individual sets now. So QQQ on your first team set. You have Kolva Church Art and Russia at War.
Guys,
What
what
would
do you
you like to
think we should
choose?
select?
How well do you know Kolva Church?
It will be an exhaustible set, so it'll be easier. But I don't know if we should select it.
Well, you might be on your own with it, but that's your choice. If you know it well, go for it.
Rupi, what?
I have no idea about Kolva Church and art.
Okay,
All three
Russia,
words are
Russia
foreign.
at war. We'll go with Russia at war.
Russia at War. Harsh woke up and chose violence today. So it's Russia at War. Your first team question, QQQ. Rasputitsa is a Russian term for a phenomenon that's reportedly affecting the Russian army's advance in Ukraine. It's said to have affected Napoleon Hitler too. What is it?
Is it being surrounded by yes men?
Do you think so? Yeah, that
I don't know.
That could be.
What is what is Rasputin?
Rasputin was the guy who like was behind the Tsar's wife, like the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the effect. Whatever Rasputin was.
Wives are too strong.
But what is the effect?
Yeah, but in
It's encouraging things when they're even going badly, like, you know, oh yeah, we are winning even when we're losing.
5 seconds more, guys.
Okay. Yeah. The general's lying to the like. Yeah. Okay. We'll go. So you just need an explanation, right, Srijit?
Yeah, that's fine. You can
Yeah,
explain
it's like the advisors and like generals like lying to the king or the ruler, like Putin's generals and all. They're lying that they are winning the war.
Right. No, that's unfortunately not the correct answer. This set does not pass. So does JK
We take non-comp?
For non-comp? Yeah, of course.
Is this the winter? Just the winter?
It's you're on the right track.
It's the supply chain is not keeping up with the army.
No. So it's the seasons of spring and autumn.
The melting the snow and all.
Because because of the melting snow and heavy rains, the muddy condition of the roads, sort of come in the way of their advance. But yeah, your next question, guys. So no points in that one. This is a popular example of a multi-dimensional chart. What's being shown here? On the top right, it says Moscow.
Guys, what is this? Russia at war. Is this like the Soviet march, the parade they do? Like, what do you think?
Maybe like the cities closest to the border, which can be like immediately attacked or something.
The military parade they do on. Is
this like the Kremlin? Is the Kremlin this big?
Yeah,
it's big. It's massive.
But is it this big? This is like a straight line. I think it's round or something.
No, I don't think it's round. No, it's not round. It's massive. It's in red square. It takes up most of the square on one side.
5 seconds
Possibly more than one side.
But what
was it? What is
has something to do with the war?
It's like the border or something like that.
Okay, Srijit, we'll go like this. These are the borders of the Kremlin.
Unfortunately, not the right answer.
Non-con?
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, I also have a guess.
Napoleon's army advancing into Russia and thinning as time goes by.
Perfect answer there. It's Napoleon's failed Russian campaign, and it's talking about the same thing. Back to the grid. So team ILN, we have Kolva Church Art. The first question. This image is from the Kolva Church. What have I blanked out? Something more likely to be found in Goa than Bethlehem.
So,
Dev Bare Karu, something like that.
what? Sorry?
Dev
Dev
Bare
Bare
Karu.
That's the most likely guess, I think.
Yeah, I had the same guess.
Okay, I have no idea what you're saying, but say it.
Okay, should I go with it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, Sriju, this is Dev Bare Karu.
It's unfortunately
I'll
not
go
Dev
for the
Bare Karu.
non-com thing.
Does anybody in non-com want to try?
This is coconuts.
It is indeed coconuts.
Ajay, you could have taken this if you were confident with Kolva Church.
All right. Let's hope you guys have better luck on the next one. In October, the Church of Our Lady of Mercy, Kolva, celebrates the Kolva Farmer. The feast revolves around a wax statue that devotees line up to kiss. Name the statue. The size should give you a clue or describe its origin story.
Is there a bigger picture?
No, that's the only picture I have.
The size should give you a clue. Means what? Baby Jesus, bomb.
Yeah,
something.
this looks like.
But
Anything else?
Yeah, so this probably, I think, baby Jesus or something like that. Any idea what
I don't
farmer?
think it's Jesus. Is not dressed like Jesus would be.
Origin story, anything? Any trivia from Goa, just bring it now.
Any midgets in the Bible?
Oh, man. Okay.
5 seconds more.
We'll go with Bomb Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, go with Bomb Jesus. Name of the
we'll go
statue.
with Bomb Jesus for what it's worth.
Well, it's not worth much, unfortunately.
I'll go non-com.
Non-com, yeah.
Menino Jesus.
Harsh Hegde has got two
He should have taken that.
scored full marks on this. He doesn't do Menino Jesus. Always vote for local, Baba.
Fuck.
But they would have
All
got
right.
2 on the Russia, so I think.
And they
this
would have
is
got
okay.
2 actually. That's true. That's true.
They would have got 2 4. Yeah.
Yeah, they would have
Anyways.
got 2 on
Yeah.
Russia. Yeah.
Anyways,
So anyway, that's luck of the draw there. Back to the grid.
we'll go with B. Mystery set B.
Mystery set B, says Harsh Hegde. Your first question, Harsh. This country's culture has been molded by Amerindian and Spanish settlers, combined with African customs and Italian, Portuguese, and German migrants. Its Christmas tradition consists of roller skating to church, followed by skating home to a meal of tamales. Which country?
Okay, guys.
Tamales is usually in Kenya, I thought, but I don't know.
Where?
Kenya? Tamales is Kenya,
okay.
I thought. But I'm not sure if they have all these.
German, Portuguese migrants in Kenya. Amerindian and Spanish settlers, Kenya, I don't think. This is like South America. And
Okay, think different.
combined with German migrants, I think this should be Argentina.
Yeah, could be.
And tamales, I don't have a clue about tamales, but Amerindian, Spanish, and German is giving me but African customs.
Yeah, should be. Can be Argentina also.
There's lots of Africans in Argentina. Go with it.
Yeah.
Okay, Srijit, we'll go with Argentina.
Close, but no cigar, unfortunately, or no tamales in this case. Does JK still have a non-comp guess? No. Anyone in the audience?
Is this Brazil?
Is it
No,
Brazil?
this is Venezuela. It's Caracas, Venezuela. Your next question, QQQ, coming up. Tracy Morgan is expected to join 2 other actors for the movie Triplets, a sequel to a 1988 film. Who are the 2 actors he will be joining?
Is this like Top Gun, Tom Cruise, and someone else?
Top Gun triplets kahan hai? It will be Top Gun 2. That's the name.
What is the 1988 film? Die Hard.
Tracy Morgan is to join 2 actors
That
for the
was
movie.
90s.
Home Alone.
Sequel to it.
Could be Home Alone, right? It's a Christmas movie also.
Yeah, could
Christmas
be.
tradition.
Tradition.
Who are the actors? Macaulay Culkin, and who's the other guy? The villain?
5 seconds more.
Um,
I'm gonna have to. I need an answer.
Yeah,
guys.
we'll go with Macaulay Culkin and I don't know, Tom Cruise. I don't know, no clue.
Unfortunately,
Can we take a
not
non-com?
right. Go for it. Yeah.
Is it Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito?
It is indeed Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. Your clue was that if this was the sequel was triplets, then the first movie would have been twins. So yeah, this is Schwarzenegger and DeVito. Twins. The last question, guys. What is the two-word term conflating the names of two dictators and also indicating that the system is broken in this sort of protest poster of sorts?
Putin and Hitler. Hitler. Hitler.
Hitler. Putler.
Adolf.
What is Putin's first name?
Adolmir. Vladolf.
This is indicating that the system is
Latin.
broken. Hit. Hit in.
Hitmir.
Ad hit instead of like ad hoc. Ad hit.
5 seconds more, guys. I'm going to need an answer.
We'll go with
Kaput, broken.
Hitmir.
It's what about the second term? It's a two-word question. Two-word. I need 2 words.
Okay, we'll go with Hitmir.
Kaput.
Hitmir.
Okay, I'm going to
Adolfin.
pass you
Hitmir
anyway.
Adolfin.
Okay, I'm going to pass you anyway. Does anybody else have a non-com guess on this one?
How about hit in blanks?
Nice guess. Actually, the answer was within the team discussion. The answer was already there between your discussion. It is indeed Putler, and it is indeed Kaput, as Paul was trying to say. So it is Putler Kaput. So tough luck there. Back to the grid. We have mystery set A for Inhi Logone.
Hey, just switch on your microphone.
Yeah.
Your first question. He is best known of Satyajit Ray's villains and appears in the film Joy Baba Feluna. Like many of Ray's villains, he's a Marwadi. In the film, he was played by Utpal Dutt. Name him.
I have no clue. Anyone?
I have no guess.
No.
This is that in that recent movie there is one
Do you remember anything? Hey, Marwadi, let's just say Agarwal and have some fun.
Yeah, you can go with that.
Agarwal. Sujit, our final
Not the
answer.
answer. Not the answer. But I see the Resident Marwadi is in the participants. So does Aman want to try this one? Or anyone for that matter.
This is Maganlal Meghraj.
Maganlal Meghraj is indeed the correct answer.
Okay.
Resident Baba has answered this one. Okay, next question. The name of this herb in English suggests grass in a specific Mediterranean country. It's widely used in India, including to make laddus for postpartum women. What is the ingredient called in India?
Any clue? Mediterranean countries.
Rose, parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme.
Hey, what country ka hai?
Hot laddus.
Greek something.
What is this? They want the Indian name.
Indian name. This is some agar type.
Basil. No, as in tulsi. Agar is a weed, I think. It's a seaweed or something.
5 seconds
Yeah.
more, guys.
Fenugreek or something.
Fenugreek is our answer.
Yeah.
And that will get you the points. It is fenugreek.
Oh my God.
Well done, well done.
Good catch.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. So the question wanted methi.
Oh yeah,
But
sorry.
fenugreek is fine. It is fenugreek Greek. Good answer there by Sahil. Your next question. So that's
Idea of
2
gas.
points.
Bandy should solve that.
I request non-participants to mute your mics, please. Yeah. Which
This is
movie
JK
was based on this book?
This is JK Satkun Maaf.
Satkun Maaf, yeah.
Ruskin Bonds, no?
Yeah,
this is
Ruskin
Satkun Maaf.
It is indeed Saat Khoon Maaf. That's 2 more points to you guys on that. So rounding up your tally for this round. And that's the end of our first set. Allow me a minute to just tally the scores. Okay. So right now on the scores, things are looking interesting. We have Quizzerponn at 5 points. And we have Inhi Logone at 10 points. Think that should be shall we take a break for 5 minutes and come back?
5 minutes, please. Yeah, thank you.
All right, then. So I'm going to stop sharing and see you guys in 5.
Digit?
Yeah.
Hey, I've finished dinner, so I can keep score for the second round.
If you want, no stress.
Sujit, can you repeat the score?
Yeah, please repeat that.
1 second. So we have QQQ at 5 and Inhi Logone at 13.
Yeah, right. 13 is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. Cool. See you guys in 5. Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, one second. Let me just take down your order now. So we have ILN. So who's going first, JK?
Amay Karpe.
Okay. Next.
Then me.
Next.
Adish and Sahil.
And our team order will be me, then Gauri, then Paul, and then Ruby.
Got it. Just repeating for everyone's sake, ILN's team order is going to be Amay, JK, Adish, Sahil. QQQ's order in the meantime is going to be Harsh, Gauri, Paul, and Ruby. Since ILN will start first this time. So ILN, please go ahead and choose your topic. We have Amay Karpe going up first.
Yeah. I don't see the topics on your screen.
One sec. Yeah, can you see them now?
Yeah. I think I'll go for movie remakes.
Movie remakes. Your first question on movie remakes is, who played the role originally essayed by Pat Morita in a 2010 remake of the 1984 Hollywood film The Karate Kid? Ralph Macchio's character was played in the more recent movie by Jaden Smith, son of Will Smith.
This was Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan, Jackie-san is correct. It is indeed Jackie Chan. That's 2 points to Amay on that one. Your next question, Amay. Which 2000 Hindi movie was a remake of the 1989 Malayalam film Ramji Rao Speaking, with the title character from the original film replaced by a gangster named Kabira, though not in the title?
This is Hera Fairy.
It is Hera Fairy. That's a confident 4-pointer there. Back home, we have QQQ, and we have
Historic battles on Indian soil.
Historic battles on Indian soil. The first question: who defeated the Mughal army under Muhammad Shah Rangila in 3 hours at the Battle of Karnal in 1739? Two of the greatest treasures of the Mughal Empire, the Kohinoor and the Peacock Throne, were lost in the aftermath of this conflict.
Nadir Shah.
It is indeed Nadir Shah. This second round seems to be heating up. Your next question, Harsh. At which border outpost in the Thar district would you find this monument, installed there to commemorate a 1971 battle? The battle was the basis for J.P. Datta's 1997 war movie, Border.
You need the name of the outpost.
Yeah.
Atari.
Passing you.
Rupi, do you know this? Go ahead, say something.
Hussain Wala border.
Passing you.
Anyone? Okay, we'll just take a guess because we have to. Pokhran.
Passing you. Does anyone in the audience have a guess on this one?
Longewala.
Who was that? Who said that?
Shashwati.
Damn.
Longewala it is. So back home. Coming up next, we have JK. JK, what's your topic going to be?
JK, you're on mute.
Oh, sorry. People named after famous people.
People named after famous people. Your first question, JK. Lata Mangeshkar gave a person who is the child and grandchild of 2 of her colleagues, whose names he also bears, his first name, as a tribute to which famous person?
Can you explain this question in English?
So Lata Mangeshkar gave this. So basically, Lata Mangeshkar has named this person who is responsible for giving this name to this person, and this person has the person's name itself contains the names of the other two colleagues of hers.
Okay, fine.
Right?
Okay.
So then, what the question here is, it's assuming that you know the name of this person. What was the inspiration for the first part of the name? So it's a multi-pronged name.
Assuming, what was the inspiration for the okay?
So
the inspiration for the first
ABC,
part of the name was Neil Armstrong.
Well done. You made a complicated question pretty simple there. It is indeed Neil Armstrong of Neil Nitin Mukesh. Well cracked there. So that's 2 points to JK on that. Your next question, JK. This is documentary filmmaker Dash Cato, Gabriel Garcia Marquez's daughter, with Mexican writer Susano Cato. She was named after an admirer of Marquez's who had convinced Fidel Castro to bring Cabo along with him to the Non-Aligned Summit in 1983. What is this person's first name?
To bring Gabo. Shakira.
Passing you.
Team.
Anybody has a guess? I don't know. I can go with
Go.
Nehru.
Passing you.
Indira.
Indeed, Indira. So that's a nice steal by Harsh Hegde there. Getting them a much needed 1 pointer there. So that's Indira, back with the grid. Coming up next, we have Gauri from QQQ. Gauri, what's the topic going to be?
Metropolises.
Metropolises. Okay, guys, just before we proceed, I just want to confirm the scores as they stand in this round only. Okay, Team JK has got 6 points in the round in so far, and Team Harsh has got 3 points. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's correct.
Cool.
And may we know the overall scores, please?
In a bit, please. I need to tally that.
Oh,
Who's this putting
It's
pressure?
16. It's 16 and 11, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, you guys can double check on that. But as far as I'm concerned, I think it's 16 and 11 right now. Anyway, Gauri, what was your topic?
19. Ours is
Sorry,
19.
19
And 8.
and 8.
Okay, we'll just double check that. Thanks, Anjali. Okay, Gauri, what's your topic?
Metropolises.
Metropolises. The first question, Gauri. These labyrinths, 270 of which are strewn around specific locations in a certain city, were created in the 2000s by artist Mark Wallinger to mark the 150th anniversary of a local institution. According to the artist, the labyrinths are a spiritual metaphor for the daily journeys people embark upon while traveling through the city, as well as a symbol of the journeys of life itself. What locations do they adorn?
You want the city?
I need a location.
London?
And I have to prompt you on that.
Oh, okay. Okay, the tube of London?
Fair enough. It is the London Underground stations. So that's okay. So that's
Okay,
2
the next
points
one.
to Gauri. The next question. This is a picture of the Cosmonautica metro station, along with images of some of the murals that stud the walls, which is a part of a subway system that is perhaps the most ornately designed stations in the world. Each station has a particular theme, and this one commemorates the Soviet space program. In which capital city, formerly that of one of the Soviet republics, would you find this?
Moscow?
Passing you.
My team?
Paul and Rupi, do you have any answer? Okay, I think I'll go with this. I'll go with this. I know the country. I think the country is Kazakhstan, but the capital is Astana.
Passing you.
I'll take it. I'm not very sure, but I'll take it. Kiev.
Passing you. Opening it up.
Almaty.
Public.
Almaty.
Pardon?
Almaty or something.
No.
Is it Tashkent?
It is indeed Tashkent.
Oh, damn!
The only clue I can give is this is Annie's set. So
God. I was thinking Moscow or Tashkent. Damn it. Okay.
Right,
Anyway.
right. Okay. Tough luck there. Back to the grid. We have Adish Talwardkar coming up next. Adish, what's it gonna be?
I'll go with easy economics.
Easy economics. Your first question, Adish. João Leão, the current finance minister of Portugal, is like Prime Minister Antonio Costa of Korean origin. Leão earned his PhD in economics from MIT in 2008, where his thesis advisor was of Indian origin. Name the advisor.
Go with Raghuram Rajan.
Passing you.
I'll go with something.
I'll take a guess.
Okay, go ahead.
This is Banerjee.
Prompting you. Can you give me the full name?
What is full name? This is Banerjee, who has written the book Poor Economy. I forgot his full name.
Okay, I think I'll give it to you. This is Abhijit Banerjee.
Abhijit.
Yeah, I'll give it to you on this one. So that's 1 point there. It's a good save, Amay. Your next question, Adish. The chart of the openness ratio of different countries shows Hong Kong, Luxembourg, and Singapore at the top with counts over 300, while Brazil, USA, and Sudan are at the bottom. India and China are also near the bottom at ranks 153 and 161 respectively. The openness ratio of a country is calculated by adding what two quantities and dividing the sum by the nation's GDP.
Okay,
5
so
seconds
this
more.
is the tourist the number of tourists coming into and going out of the country divided by GDP.
I'll take it. I have a guess.
I have also okay. Take.
Based on the quantities, I'm going to say exports and imports.
And you have it there. It is indeed exports and imports.
JK had the same guess.
So that's two good saves by Team JK. Back to the grid. We have Paul coming up next. Paul, what's your topic going to be?
Sorry, Islands in the Sun.
Yep. Islands in the Sun. Your first question, Paul. This movie drew flake from conservative whites for its depiction of an interracial romance between the characters played by Joan Fontaine and a young black actor from the Caribbean. Fontaine even received death threats from the Ku Klux Klan. Who was the black actor who also wrote and sang the movie's title song, which became very popular worldwide? 5 seconds more, Paul.
No, I'll have to pass.
I'll
Sorry.
need an answer. Would your team like to try this one? Passing the team then.
I'll
Ireland?
take it.
Oh, it's R.
I'll take it.
It's
Oh
R.
wait, were you guys trying
Oh,
this?
I think they were not
Harsh?
aware.
No.
Harsh,
Okay.
did you have an answer?
Oh,
I passed it
yeah.
because I didn't get any response.
Oh, no. So Gauri Rupi, any idea? No? Okay. Young black actor from the Caribbean.
I'll have to pass you.
Is
Harsh.
this Bob Marley?
It's not Bob Marley. Ireland.
I'll take it. This is Harry Belafonte.
It is indeed Harry Belafonte. That's a nice steal again by JK. Your next question, Paul. In the late 1860s, an exiled prince named Bargash bin Said spent 2 years living in the Parsi Bazaar street in Bombay, during which time he became impressed by the Parsis' attention to detail and English language skills. When he returned to his island home and became its sultan in 1870, he invited many Parsis to come work with him, including, for example, Bomanji M. Darukhanawala, whom he appointed his Minister of Public Works. Which island?
Is it Zanzibar?
It is Zanzibar. That's a 2-pointer to Paul on that one. Back to the grid. We have Sahil Ramchandani coming up next. Sahil, what's going to be your topic?
Yeah, can you please again tell me the ones that remain?
So Sahil, your topics are, you have ancient Roman creatures, movie remakes is done, ancient Roman creatures, sculpture culture, religiously inclined, dogs and paintings, people named after famous people.
No, people named is over.
Oh, I think people named after famous people was taken. Yeah.
Religiously inclined.
Religiously inclined.
Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
I'm assuming that's your final guess on that one.
Sorry?
Okay. It's your final guess, right? You want to go with
Yes.
religiously inclined, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with religious.
Cool. So your first question then. What socio-religious symbol is also called the tetragrammaton because each of the 4 tetra legs resembles the Greek capital letter gamma?
Yeah. Is this the swastika?
It is the swastika. It's 2 points to Sahil. The next question, Sahil. Sun Wukong is a legendary mythical figure, best known as one of the main characters in the 16th century Chinese novel, Journey to the West. In the novel, he's born from a stone over which when a wind blows over it. The legend is considered to have been influenced by the story of which figure from Hindu mythology? Five seconds
I'm
more.
guessing. Yeah, I'm guessing. Is this Holika?
Passing you.
Amay Karpe will answer. Amay Karpe will answer.
Yeah, I have a guess. Should I go for it?
Yeah, go for it.
Is this Hanuman?
It's indeed Hanuman. Sun Wukong is the Chinese monkey king. So good save there. And back to the grid. We have Rupee coming up, the last of the
Like
team
ancient
sets.
Roman vehicles.
Ancient Roman creatures. The first question will be, in ancient Rome, what kind of animal-drawn vehicles would participate in races in a hippodrome?
Like you want me to name the animal or the vehicle or what?
I would want the vehicle.
Which were pulled by like a bear chariot?
Is that your answer? What's your answer, Rupi?
Bear chariot. Like bears would
I
pull
just
the
want a vehicle. I just want a vehicle. What's your vehicle?
chariot.
I'll give it to you. It is chariots. The hippo means horse. So horse is the animal in play here. I didn't want an animal. I just wanted a vehicle. So that's 2 points to you, Rupi. Your next question. One of the theories of the murder in Rome of Ptolemy of Mauritania in 40 CE is that it was carried out under the orders of the reigning Roman Emperor Caligula. Due to something connected with the murex snails found only on the Tyrian coast of Phoenicia, which is present-day Lebanon, what treasured produce of those snails was the dispute purportedly over?
So, Peter,
Pearls?
Passing you.
Gauri, Paul, do you have any idea? No? What? Gauri, you know this?
I have a guess.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. The shells that they had were precious.
Passing you.
Anyone? I'll take a guess. This is the poo of the snails.
Passing you. Does anybody in the audience want to give this a crack?
I want to guess.
The snail secretion. The line that remains behind the snail when the snail goes.
So there was something obviously something precious about whatever came out of the snail. So
is it poison?
It's not poison.
Dye.
Was it the purple
Yes,
dye?
yes.
Purple
Who said
Purple
this?
dye.
Who said that?
Shashwataname.
Well done, guys. It is indeed the purple dye, which only the emperor's clothes were allowed to display. Good one there. So we're done with our individual sets now. So now we're on to our team sets. So coming up first, we have Ireland. What's your topic of choice?
What are the topics left?
dogs in paintings and
Sculpture culture, right?
Sculpture culture.
Let's go with sculpture culture.
Sure.
Yeah.
dogs in paintings.
We have more people for sculpture culture. Okay, sculpture culture it is.
Yeah, sculpture culture.
Sculpture culture it is. The first question, guys. Influenced by colossal statuary, such as the Colossi of Memnon, that he saw during a trip to Egypt in the 1850s, Frederick August Bartholdi submitted a proposal to the Egyptian Khedive Ismail Pasha in 1869 for a massive sculpture titled Egypt Carrying the Light to Asia. Though this project never came to fruition, Bartholdi later adapted this design to create the Statue of Liberty enlightening the world that we know so well. The original statue was meant to stand atop a monumental plinth in the middle of what marvel of engineering that had been opened just a year before Bartholdi's proposal.
It's the
Suez Canal, no?
Suez Canal.
Yeah.
Has to be.
It was,
What else?
yeah, Suez Canal was opened in 1869. Correct? Yeah. 1868. Suez.
So is it the Suez Canal?
The Suez Canal is indeed the correct answer. Your next question, guys. Intricate as insects, but with bursts of equine energy, Strand beasts are the creation of Dutch artist Theo Jansen, who has in nearly 2 decades generated these complex self-standing sculptures that move on their own. On what locations, part of the name, does he install them?
On what part of the name?
Move on their own.
So the part of the name meaning the strand beasts. So something strand.
Can you clarify that, Srijit?
That's what I'm talking about, yes.
Okay. Hey, is this golf courses or something? Is a part of a golf course called a strand?
Locations. I don't think so.
I've seen something like this.
5 seconds more, guys.
We'll go with that because there's no other guess. Golf courses.
Passing you. Unfortunately, I can't pass you because this doesn't go, but I'll open it up to the public.
This for the audience.
Beaches.
Yeah.
Strand is beaches.
Beaches. Yeah.
The beaches is correct. It is indeed beaches. He puts these really fascinating little things. I'm sure you guys have seen videos of this on YouTube.
Yeah.
Quite phenomenal creations. Okay, coming back, we have QQQ, and your topic is going to be dogs and paintings. The first question. This is a painting titled A Distinguished Member of the Humane Society, made in 1838 by Sir Edwin Landseer. It depicts a dog called Bob, who was found in a shipwreck off the coast of England. The dog found his way to the London waterfront, where he became known for saving people from drowning a total of 23 times over the course of 14 years, a feat for which he was made a distinguished member of the Royal Humane Society, granting him a medal and access to food. What breed of dog is this? Named for an island in Canada called Terre Neuve in French.
Guys, this is a terrier, but what kind of terrier?
This is Newfoundland. This must be Newfoundland. Terra is land and Nuva is new.
Yes, it's a Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
That's all. That's the name of the breed, Newfoundland.
Yeah.
It's not like a Newfoundland terrier or something, no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Just a Newfoundland.
Okay, Srijit, we'll go with Newfoundland.
Newfoundland is correct. This has been quite serendipitous that you have the most qualified team to answer these questions. Coming up next, we have...
Too much pressure, Srijit. You don't understand.
This is a 1637 painting by Anthony Van Dyck of the 5 eldest children of X. Van Dyck became the main court painter in England in the 1630s and early 1640s, having gone there at the request of the reigning monarch X. The type of spaniel at the bottom right of the painting bears X's name, but that actually came from the name of his son, X II. I just want X for this answer.
What is this, Gauri?
So it's a type of spaniel. There's a few spaniels. Charles Spaniel is a popular one.
Charles Spaniel.
Charles Fitz. Charles Fitz. Charles the First and Charles the II.
No, it's a spaniel, no?
No, we need to know the emperor. Charles will be an emperor.
Charles the First and Charles
so-
the II. It's England. Charles the
Okay,
First
fine.
and Charles the
Charles
II.
is what X is.
Charles.
Yeah.
Charles.
And that is indeed Charles. It's called a King Charles Spaniel. So you guys have maxed out on that round. All right.
Just
So
one more. Not to feel bad.
yeah, let's just divvy the points. Okay, back to the grid.
What are the scores?
There is a rupee. Why rupee? Why
Is it only the mystery sets left now?
Yeah. Anjali, do you have the scores on you?
Yes, she does. Just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just to be sure.
shall I give the totals?
Yeah, sure.
So
27.
JK's team is on 27 and QQQ is on 18.
Yeah.
But in my round, they've done very well, 14 and 13.
In the second,
Correct.
in the second
Yeah.
round, JK's team got 14
done-
and
yeah,
QQQ got
correct.
13.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what I have also. So yeah, I mean, moving into the last sets, we have JK Steve. Choose your mystery.
Guys, any choice? Mystery set A, please.
Mystery set A. The first question, guys. Which 2006 Hollywood movie, which won 4 Oscars, including famously the only one his director has ever won, despite 9 nominations, was a remake of the Hong Kong movie whose poster you see below?
This is The Departed.
The Departed.
Yeah.
Bridget, The Departed.
It is indeed The Departed. So confident 2 points there. Your next question, guys. This is the 1860 painting Diogenes by Jean-Léon Gérôme. The presence of the dogs in the painting are a reference to the name of the philosophy he espoused. He is often referred to as Diogenes the Dash as a result. What word that comes from the Greek for dog-like fits the blank?
This is cynic. Yeah. Cynic. Because this guy was a cynic and it comes from canine.
Canine.
Equivalent of canine.
Dog like canine something. So okay,
no,
Diogenes.
Diogenes was a cynic. Cynic is our answer.
And it pays to not be a cynic. It is indeed cynic. And your last question from this set. Sephardic Jews, currently scattered all over the world, are a Jewish ethnic division originating from traditionally established communities in a region from where they were expelled in the 15th and 17th centuries. The name comes from the biblical Sepharad, which refers to what country?
Hey, this must be Spain, yeah, because when the Muslims took over that part of the world, a lot of Jews had to leave it.
Okay.
And Sepharad seems to have some Spain thing.
Is it a sub is it a province of Spain or something like that?
No, I think this must be the word for Spain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the
don't have
country.
a better
So yeah,
guess.
yeah, you can go with that.
Because Muslims took over a lot of that part in that time.
Yeah.
I'm going to need an answer.
You can go
There.
Spain.
Srijit, we go with Spain.
And Spain is the correct answer. That's a full ace on your set. And finally, we have mystery set B.
Mystery set B.
Sorry, yeah, mystery set B for Harsh's team. Your first question, Harsh. Do we need the scores? What are the scores like?
No worries, guys. Let's move on.
All good, right? All good. All right. This map shows in blue the extent of the Mauryan Empire under Chandragupta Maurya. The unconquered half moon on the eastern coast is a state that was finally annexed by Chandragupta's grandson after one of the largest, bloodiest battles in Indian history. What was the state called?
Guys, this is Kalinga. And this is the Battle of Kalinga, which is won by Ashoka. So I'm going with Kalinga. So Srijit, Kalinga.
Kalinga it is. It's 2 points to Harsh. The next question. After he fled Mexico for Los Angeles in the 1920s, Mexican filmmaker, screenwriter, and actor Emilio Fernandez befriended actress Dolores Del Rio, then the wife of MGM's art director and Academy of Motion Pictures of Arts, Sciences member Cedric Gibbons. Gibbons asked him to pose in the nude for what famous sculpture designed by artist George Stanley in 1929?
Guys, this is the Oscar statue.
Looks like Oscars.
Yeah, so I'll go with that only. So Srijit, this is the Oscar statue.
It is indeed the Oscar statue. And your last question on this set. This German movie from 1930, simultaneously made in English, made Marlene Dietrich internationally famous. It was remade in Hollywood in the 50s. It was also remade by V. Shantaram in Marathi and later in Hindi. Name the original movie. German or English name will do.
Guys, what is this cage? Pinjra means cage.
Bird cage. Bird cage.
Pinjra is cage, right? Like, does it have to be bird cage only?
No, just cage.
The caged. Something like
It's
that.
a bird in there, so maybe.
I know German. It has to be German and English.
English or English, any old. English
There is a
movie.
film
Paul,
called Birdcage.
Paul, is this just
There
a
is a film
German?
called Birdcage.
Oh, there is a film?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Srijit will go with Birdcage.
Unfortunately, not the right answer. Does anybody else in the audience want to try this?
Can I make a non-comp guess?
Go for it, Amar.
Is this Cabinet of Dr. Caligari?
No, it's not.
Srijit,
Anyone in the audience?
is this the Blue Angel?
Annie, you made this question, didn't you?
No, not this one. This question is
Oh,
not.
yeah. This was by Ida. It is indeed the Blue Angel. Well done there, Annie. And that concludes tonight's super intense game. Can we have, I'm just waiting for the final scores from Anjali.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Okay. So, I'll give you in the second round. Sorry, I'll give the total. Sorry, yeah. So we have Harsh's team finishing on 22 and JK's team finishing on 33.
32 and 33. Well played,
Well
everyone.
done, well
It was
done.
a very
Well done, guys.
Well done,
very
guys.
good,
Nice
very
You all
good
know the
match
results
there.
of the.
Well done,
You all
Q.
know the results of the other match?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we
Oh,
do.
you do.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, commiserations, everyone.
Congratulations all
well
around.
played.
And,
Thanks, Srijit.
yeah,
Thanks for doing
well
this.
played. Yeah.
Well played,
pleasure.
both teams.
Yes.
Okay.
Well
Bye.
played.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
Everyone.
Bye. Good night.